What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for being here with me. This is a day that I've had circled on my calendar for a very long time, and it's finally here. And it's just like, let's go, let's see. It's really this Helio. I mean, there's so much in the geo that we're going to cover, but this Helio with Saturn exactly square Uranus for the first time from the sun's point of view, and we've already had this twice from geo. This is such an ignition point of how reality is going to shatter. And shout out to the Leo King. He coined shattered reality, so I'm not trying to steal that, but this is that. This is that aspect. This is our physical structure, our governments, everything that we could have been programmed into. This is the break the matrix aspect. So this is where it can be extremely positive for people that are really getting into their value system, trusting their intuition. Just look at the intuition, like Pisces, spirituality, trusting, having faith. It's got Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. That's two dignifications and an exaltation from Helio. I mean, we're talking like some really powerful energy that's kind of like seeing the beauty in the chaos, trusting in the divine order of what's going to break apart in life. And I mean, this is the square that's going to blow people's minds. And we're going to see another one in December from Geo. But this is where so many people that aren't awake are going to just be, they're going to be mind blown. They're going to be mind blown because they're going to start to see their whole reality and everything that they thought was true. And these people that were apparently looking out for their best good in the science, and it's not going to work out. It's not going to look good. So, for one, if you've made it this far and you've trusted your gut, now is not a time to give up, especially if you've been trusting the divine. It's like, this is it. Like, this is what we came here for. So, very powerful stuff from the Helio aspect. And then when we come to the day, we see the sun come to 26 degrees. And that's Saturn. We're seeing also Pluto in this chart. It just came to 26 degrees. So we're seeing the Earth square Pluto with a Saturn-Uranus square from the sun's point of view. And then we get over here and we have this Saturnian, strong, like Libran energy of like really making big decisions for the justice of your life. And even Spica is in between Mars and the sun, which is the judge. So this is where we're all getting a huge test to relate as the moon transits right now for a full moon where Mars retrograded last year, when so much of the propaganda about this experiment started coming out. And now it's like people participated in that, and there's really unfortunate stuff starting to really surface. It's just shattered reality for people. But I also think that this is going to show people so much beauty, especially as we're in this like full moon energy, and we're going to see the moon oppose Mars today. Like, there's so much empowerment in you trusting your identification of what's right to you and really pioneering your way forward. It's huge. I mean, I can't stress that enough. And we're seeing Venus, quincunx, Uranus. So there is this aspect of, taking your life to a higher level. Uranus is the god of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're getting this hard Saturn-Uranus square, I mean, you have to look at this as like a major ascension aspect of like really going to the next level physically, in physical form, because consciousness is there. So, I mean, I do believe there's superpowers within a lot of humanity getting unlocked like crazy right now. Major upgrades when it comes to just your connection and how you use that and how you use your intuitive gifts, really. Venus, quincunx, Uranus is a little weird. I mean, could be very strange about a belief about what money's doing. But I think overall, this is like, it's taking the expanse of what can bring us beauty, which is knowledge. And it's like, let's keep following truth. And I think the North Node finishing up here, it's going to come to 1 degree this week. And it's with Black Moon Lilith. Like, so much about this is trusting your intuitive truth and all the information that's come out, which a lot of people didn't want to see, and acting accordingly and justifying your life from that. And we do still see Mars in trine to Jupiter, now direct, and Mercury's direct. So there is this like forward inertia, but there's also, there's both stationed. So we're still in this like snapshot with our higher mind, lower mind, but I think it's perfect for the download. Like, this is where we can be in a certain amount of stillness to get these great I mean, honestly, there's gifts coming through right now. And it's just like we should have the energy, hopefully, to assert ourselves into the right future, the right connections, the people, the relationships, the justice of your physical world by really identifying with your emotions. So there's action based on the emotional identification of the direction that you're going. And you want to pioneer your life right now. You do not want to be someone who's just, I'll do it for that because you said so. No, this is definitely connecting to your freedom and how you want to relate that out into the world. And we are going to see the moon trine Venus early in the morning and Juno. Gosh, there is definitely beauty out there when you're expanding based off of just your will to be yourself, to be in your truth, to believe that there's still beauty out there, to not, see what's going on in the world and be scared. Like, that's the beauty right now. So many people are not scared. They're excited. And I think that there is an exciting energy right now that we want to embrace. As we're seeing the midpoint of Mars and the Sun square Pluto, and we're getting Mars working on its square over to Pluto by Thursday, like right after this full moon in Aries tomorrow morning. So wow, what a time to be alive. This is the initiation of, I think, individual authority, as we do see the moon T-square that Pluto. Like, this is us breaking reality, breaking chains, and becoming our highest form of authority. It's the biggest decisions we maybe have come here for on a soul level was for this time, kind of like almost this week, this day even, about really holding true to your identification of life, because as we even keep progressing, it's just going to start to chip away and chip away and chip away. But I don't know, how that's going to look for everybody. I know for a lot of people, it's going to look really scary. For other people, this could be some of the most exciting times that you've already been feeling were coming, and it's like, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God. But at the same time, there is this transformative aspect here where we have to remember, like, to hold the faith. So if there's big moments in your life of these decisions right now, you have to follow not only the facts that have shown up for you, but your spiritual truth, and to just have that faith and that trust that you're doing the right thing for your soul. And that's why I say this is some of the biggest decisions on a soul level that you could have ever came here for. And it might seem like something small, like, oh, I'll just get that so I can go to work. Like, that will change your whole destiny by getting that, So this is kind of destiny's call, and it's extremely heavy, but there's this benefic of Jupiter now direct trining Mars today still. That's like, there really is magic out there if you believe you're going into the future that's unique to you. And I think that we have to relate to the odd. We have to relate to wherever things are going in the best we can. Have the faith, but pay attention, be in the fact, and be justifying our life. This is major justification times for ourselves. Like, it's huge times. And Saturn's, getting ready to move to 7 degrees, which is like a spiritual structural realignment within our own body and within the frequency of our body that we're not going to get for a very long time after this. So there's really good things here. And even Saturn, trining over to Black Moon Lilith, and Black Moon Lilith square Mercury, trine Mercury. It's like we have got to be in a place now where we're seeing clearly and understanding clearly in a direction that isn't just making us some pushover or just isn't of our truth. Like, we cannot be scared of our truth. Plain and simple. And I think that the more that people just own that the happier and the more excited they're going to be. There is this T-square energy with Pluto coming up to the full moon that is a release point in Cancer. So the other cardinal sign that has nothing in it right now, like, we definitely got to trust our gut, follow our intuition. That's what's going to bring comfort. Anything else is a bad experiment. And I think you guys already know that. But it's very intense energy. This is kind of the catalyst I think we've all been waiting for on a day like this. And I think that we just got to be open to whatever God's show is, because it could start getting, like, honestly, from here on out, it could just start. It's already been weird, right? But this is like next level of unpredictable events that are really eroding the whole program that we were raised in. We were all kind of raised in a program of how society needs to look, and wow, is that going away quick, faster than probably anybody could have ever expected. Maybe that's just my point of view. Maybe you feel the same way. But definitely sending you all my best. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited. This Mars square Pluto is, honestly, it's unlocking evolutionary power and assertion over how you move in a direction that gives your life beauty and justice, and to not be a pushover. And the ones that are a pushover, gosh, I'm sorry, I feel bad, because it's just not a good time for that. So keep being strong, keep being a warrior. Moon in Aries. There's pretty amazing things that you can do today with the energy that you may have, and as long as you're identifying with that, and you're choosing your path and identifying with who you are on the deepest of soul levels, everything is going to work out. And that's the beauty of a day like this, is just knowing that will make everything else better, even if big decisions are being presented that are life-changing. The Fool. It's a new journey. It's kind of starting fresh. That's what it feels like. It feels like everything we thought we knew is the past doesn't even exist anymore, so we can try and hold on to that as much as we want, but let's keep persevering and moving, and know that the youthful energy on this journey and the curiosity is going to bring the most excitement, And so what if there's a Tower card down the road? So what if there's a Devil card? So what? There's Temperance, there's the Star. There's so many beautiful things down the line that we get to experience. And as long as you're experiencing from a pure place within your soul and going with the flow and accepting the unpredictability, but moving still in a way that empowers your deepest essence, there's so much beauty out there for you. So sending you all my love and best. I hope that today's great, and we'll see where everything else goes. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm on the journey with you. So, I'm here. I'm not immune. I'm right here with you every day. Let's see where it goes. I love you all so much. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.